Hey guys, this is App Reviewer. Today in our final Galaxy S3 case review, we'll be taking a look at the aluminum metal bumper case. This one comes from Tmart, but it's very similar to the ones that you can find on eBay or Amazon, and their website is tmart.com, and this particular one retails for $9.60 with free shipping, so it is very affordable in comparison to some other products out there, especially since it's an aluminum case. So let's set the S3 aside. Now I am getting prepared for my Nexus 4 coverage, and you might have already seen a video or two on it, so that's why I'm bringing the Galaxy S3 coverage to an end, but it was good while it lasted. I think I did maybe 15 or 20 videos, but here's the case itself. You can see it's ultra slim and sleek, aircraft grade aluminum, and easy installation. So if we open it up, all you get is the case itself. Pretty decent packaging, as you can see as well. And here's the case. So as I mentioned, it is a bumper case, so all it will do is cover the sides of your Galaxy S3, and that is it. So the front and the back will be completely exposed. You can see it does have some coverings for the buttons, which try to mimic a metal feel. And overall, the installation is very simple, so let's go ahead and install it on the phone. So as I mentioned, the method of installation is actually pretty simple. All you have to do is remove this frame from the case itself, and then just sit the Galaxy S3 inside, and then just slide it back up. Now I do want to mention, this case does have a little bit of issues with screen protectors. In my case, I've got an SGP curved crystal which covers the whole display, and I do get some bubbling on the left hand corner. If you have a thicker screen protector like the SGP glass, forget about it, it just simply won't fit. If you have something that's cut short, you will be fine, and if you have something that's a little bit thinner than the curved crystal, you will be fine as well. So just wanted to mention that quickly. You'll see that once I place this in the main frame and I start to install it, I will get some bubbling on the bottom right hand corner once I can get this in place. So it is a pretty tight fit, as I mentioned, so you got to be careful. And once you do have it in place, like there, you just slide it all up, and you can see on that bottom right hand corner I got a huge bubble. So I actually used this case while naked, but I did apply a screen protector afterwards, and I am getting some major bubbling, as you can see. So on the front you will have that issue, but you do have a slight lay on the table design to protect your screen if you have a different kind of screen protector. So no real worries about scratches on here because you have a nice thick layer all around. On the back, you also have a very minimal lay on the back design, so if you do have your skin paired up, that's probably the best idea, but if not, it is pretty exposed to drops and falls, and same thing goes for the front. You can see on the bottom, you've got access to your micro USB charger, nice and ample cutout, it works just fine, and then your secondary microphone is cut out perfectly as well. Up top, you can see main microphone cutout is perfect, and then you have a nice contour shaped cutout for that headphone jack, so no problems with it. On the back, obviously, the camera, LED flash, and speaker are fully accessible, so no issues. On the right-hand side, you can find the power button, which is actually very easy to press, so I've had no problems with it. It's nice and clicky, gives you a similar response to the naked button. And then on the left-hand side, you can find these volume rockers, which once again give you a nice clicky response, as you can hear. So no real issues on that part. So like I said, Tmart has done a pretty decent job with all the ports and the cutouts, except for the fact that it does bubble screen shield up pretty badly. Now, in terms of protection, obviously, and I know you guys can already tell this, is the fact that this will offer very, very low protection, both drop and scratch protection. For the scratch protection department, basically you will get the front protected just because of that lay on the table design on the front, and the back will be slightly protected because you have a little bit of a lay on the table design, but it doesn't really cover the whole back completely. The sides, as I mentioned, will be protected from scratches, but it's just such a minimal amount of coverage that it's not really worth buying the case for protection. In terms of drop protection, really there is none. If you do drop it, it might hit a corner, but at the same time, aluminum is not very shock absorbent like silicone or like TPU, so that effect or that shock will actually rattle throughout the whole phone, and then you can get a crack. You know, your back cover can pop off. So really, for drop protection, don't buy the case. But as I mentioned, it is a pretty cool looking case. If you rock this with a skin on the back similar to the Bodyguard's carbon fiber armor, then that's a good option to look at. The best thing about it is the fact that it's only 10 bucks with free shipping. So if you want a cool aluminum bumper case, that's definitely the way to go. 10 bucks, you really can't go wrong with it, even if you don't end up liking it. But for most people, I really can't recommend the case just because it's not the average case for the ordinary person. Most people want something that will protect the back. The pricing is good, so don't get me wrong on that front, but it just doesn't seem like the kind of case that everyone or the average person would want to get. You know, someone wants something that's like a TPU case that has protection on the back, the sides, and moderate amounts of drop and scratch protection. So a very big thank you to Tmart for sending out the case for reviewing purposes, and if you haven't done so already, make sure to check out the giveaway on my channel where I'm giving away a ton of Galaxy S3 cases, Note 2, 1X, Galaxy Nexus, etc. So I have a pretty big list on there, so there's probably going to be something there that you'll want. So thanks a lot for watching, guys, and stay tuned for more. Cheers.